Hey there people, today I'm going to teach you something that I don't think a lot of you guys really know. Do you know how long it takes for short-acting insulin to work and get into the body's system? Let's say your blood sugar is in the 300s, or God forbid, even the 400s, or higher than that. That's going to take longer to go back down. For short-acting insulin, it takes between 2 to 3 hours for the insulin to fully absorb in your body and start lowering your blood sugar. And it's gradual. So you're still experiencing the symptoms of high blood sugar for 2 to 3 hours, if not longer than that. This is one of the many reasons why type 1 diabetics like myself tend to, rage bolus and try to overcorrect. And then of course that leads to low blood sugars, which we have to correct later on. But in either case, how many workplaces do you know that will let you take a break for 2 to 3 hours? None. So many workplaces say that they'll be accommodating for diabetics and stuff, but when it actually comes down to it, they're not. I have been forced to work through a 400 plus blood sugar, and over 400, my Dexcom will not read, it'll just say hi, my meter will not read, nothing will read. When your blood sugar is that high, you feel sick. You don't feel good, and everything irritates you beyond belief. The last thing anybody wants to do with a super high blood sugar is work, or literally do anything. The same can be applied to low blood sugars, although those tend to be a little bit quicker to correct depending on the situation. And sure, I know there's going to be diabetics that show up in the comments that have taken in capitalist propaganda, and they're all like, oh, well, I haven't had any problems. Or they're just going to say things like, oh, well, I've been diabetic for 40-something years, and I've suffered through it, yada, yada, yada. Which also just really sucks, because nobody should have to suffer through that. On another rambling side note, somebody tell me why colleges are so much more accommodating than workplaces. I mean, obviously workplaces just want to profit, but I mean, technically universities and colleges also are trying to get you, to spend loans and take financial aid out and, spend money on the college. Yet I feel like all of my conditions, every single medical issue that I had was accommodated for. And then some. They wanted me to thrive. They wanted me to succeed. They wanted me to be well rested enough to participate in class. And yet, most accommodations, or should I say reasonable accommodations at workplaces, only do the bare minimum. They only will agree to this little amount that allows workers to just get by, to just be enough to do the job. But it's not enough to actually let them thrive. It's not enough to let them do their best. Basically, what they're saying is, hey, you can get a C grade, you can be mediocre, and that's good enough for us. Also, that's because they treat people like machines. But, besides all that, what I'm trying to get at is be more understanding of people who are dealing with blood sugar issues. High blood sugars, low blood sugars, not every type 1 diabetic, even if they're getting treatment for it, is always going to have their blood sugars be stable all the time, because there are lots of things that affect your blood sugar. And it's not just food, it's not just carbs.